What's up, guys? Yeah, I know, man. So honestly, I tried to just wear my white shirt. Like, I have a white shirt on underneath this, and it's like, it makes it so that I can't see it. Like, if you saw what I did before, where it was like blurring out my green screen, I probably need a little bit better lighting. Everybody do me a huge favor and overpower the haters. Hit the like button right now. You know you want to. Everybody's doing it. Click the like button. Super easy way to help support us. What's up, Roser, David, Mark? What's up, Trader T? Yeah, we got some interesting stocks this morning. Specifically, CTIC is on the top of my list. I even included it in the name of the stream. But we're watching this 220 level. See if we can hold above that. We also have $3 here and $2.50, which is right here, which I'm gonna watch as well. We're gonna see if any of these can really move this morning. But yeah, that's what we're really watching. What's up, DS, Chaz, Richard, Sal? Alright, but yeah, we're watching CTIC here. We're watching ITRM. These two are probably the main watches today. These two are gapping up. This one's gapping up from 64.5 cents. They're both relatively small floats, although the really small float one this morning is NNDM. This one has a tiny float of 4 million, and then we have PECK, which is both, or PECK I know specifically is in the solar sector. So if the solar sector starts to pop off, we might be able to watch some of these solar stocks like USEG as well. LONE. I believe this one is actually not the solar sector. I have to look up the other solar stocks, but SunW is spiking with PECK, and so we can pairs trade some of these this morning, and that's what we're really going to look for. Yeah, I can see SunW on the scanners, and these are solar stocks that popped off earlier this week. So you know, we're going to watch these. What's up, Zanos? What's up, Mai? Yeah, it's cold here. Yeah, what's up, Emmanuel? Yeah, bro, it's cold here, bro. Did anybody watch that debate yesterday, man? I'm not gonna really touch on who I thought did better, but man, that debate was chaos, dude. That debate was just chaos, man. Alright, but yeah, we're watching solar stocks, SunW, PECK. I can't remember the other solar stocks that moved. We got ITRM that's moving. That looks interesting. CTIC. Both of these look good. We got JFIN. JFIN looks solid. We got YJ. This one's showing up for the crossover. We got YJ on the list here as well. We got WATT gapping up from 307s to 340s. We got SEAL, SEEL, gapping up some from 104 to 117. Yeah, it was absolutely terrible, man. It was just terrible. You know, just bad. Chaos, pure chaos, man. You know. All right, there's the clock. But yeah, I honestly thought yeah, it was fun. It was a fun watch for sure. But yeah, I felt like the coordinator there needed to be a little bit more in control. I do think Trump cut him off a bunch. But I just think that he needed to maintain control. I think one of the issues was that he let Biden speak last a lot of the time, and that puts Biden in a completely advantageous position. And so I think that frustrated Trump, because Trump understands, regardless of what you think about Trump, and I don't necessarily like Trump. I do want to preface what I'm about to say with that. I don't necessarily like Trump. But something that Trump does understand is the benefits of having the last word in a debate. And so when they let Joe Biden speak last, a majority of the time, that puts him in a completely advantageous position. And I think that's why Trump kept cutting off and butting in. I do think that he went way overboard and that it looked terrible. But yeah. We're watching WATT. It's gapping up from 307 to 340s here as well. We got CTIC. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Winberry. Thank you. But yeah, we got CTIC gapping up here as well from 105 to 230s. This one is a huge percentage gap up. This one is up over 100%. It's at 230 now. So we'll see what happens with TCIC as well. I know somebody dropped the news on me this morning. I think it was two-way. Mordecai dropping the news on us for some of these big movers this morning. First, we got CTI Pharma, CTIC. This company submitted a new drug application for accelerated approval for their paxlovid for the treatment of the myelofibrosis patients with severe thrombocytopenia. Nailed it. So yeah, basically a new drug. An NDA was filed, a new drug application for CTIC. We'll see what happens. The float isn't necessarily small for this one. I mean, the float is 66 cents. I looked up the sector, and obviously this is just the pharmaceutical sector, and this is a little bit more broad of a sector, and so it's harder to find sympathy plays with biotech and pharmaceutical stocks a lot of the time, just because it's a little bit more broad of a sector. But with some other sector news that are moving, we do have the solar power sector with, I believe, NNDM and JFIN, or no, it was PECK and SunW. So some solar stocks are ripping up, and so we might be able to watch the solar sector. Love you. Have a good day. So we might be able to watch the solar sector to see if we get some accompanying moves from them. But we can watch ITRM as well. This one is up from 64 cents all the way to $1.46, so a huge gap up. Hey Maddie, where's Jack? What's up, Jesse? What's up, bro? But yeah, it was just a cluster. You know, it was just a mess, man. It was just an absolute mess. I don't even. It made the country look bad. Hey, buddy. Hey, bud. Love you, bud. Have a good day, man. But yeah. So ITRM is up. SELL, SELL. We'll come back to ITRM. We have SELL moving here, gapping up some. This one doesn't have any news, but it does have a 6 million offering from 100 million shelf dated back to November 17th. And it has several shelves registered since then for SEEL. So we'll watch that one. We got SRGA here. This one is Surgalign, and they are holding an agreement to acquire Holo Surgical and ARIA or ARAI digital surgery platform for $30 million in cash plus $6.25 million of common stock. $100 million shelf from 519 with effect. We have JFIN here. JFIN gapping up some as well, and this is the Jalen Group, and they announced the closing of the acquisition of 35% equity interest in Keen Best Investments Limited, 36.7 offering for from a 50 million shelf from December 18th, or from December of 2018. NNDM is up on no direct news. And so we do have NNDM up. And shout out to Mordecai. He's really what I'm reading some of this from his notes this morning from pre-market. But yeah, no direct news. Chatter is that the ARC scooped up more shares of NNDM. 50 million active shelf registering with effect. 17 million left. 13 million shelf with 1 million left. And then we have YJ here. They are generating 87.5 RMB. 87.5 million RMB in the GMV during the live streaming debut of their platform. There's WATT, which FCC approval extending a charging zone to up to 1 meters for groundbreaking over-the-air power and distance wireless charging. It has a 75 million shelf registering on 9/16/2020 with effect. So we'll watch WATT as well, but you got to be careful with some of these. And then obviously we have ITRM. ITRM is up. Let me see if I can find the catalyst for ITRM. Alright, so this is ITRM Therapeutics, and they are planning a new drug application submission following an FDA meeting. So they are developers of antibiotics, which are to treat infections, and they said early today that they plan to proceed with the submission of their new drug application for a treatment for uncomplicated urinary tract infections in patients with quinolone-resistant pathogens. NDA for ITRM, so it's a new drug application here, so we'll watch it. We're watching the pre-market highs up here at 164. This is the biggest resistance level in this one specifically so far. And then we also have stocks, like I said, SunW, which is the solar sector, SunW, and then we have PECK. Both of these are related to the solar sector, and I believe these are both involved in an acquisition of something right now, if I'm not mistaken, for the PECK. Yeah. Alright, and so yeah, we got PECK. The PECK was awarded a $6.8 million, or no, a $2.365 million contract for a $6.8 million project in Maine. So, a big project was granted for PECK. We'll see what happens here. SunW2. So we can watch SunW. We're going to watch solar as well. See if we get some underrepresented solar stocks. I know like LONE was one. We got a few other ones, but we're going to keep an eye on some of these. SEAL, SEEL. Might set up for the crossover. Bingo, BNGO. We'll watch BNGO. RMED. We'll watch that one. We got JFIN as well. So we'll keep an eye on JFIN. Yeah, a little bit dull of a market, but that's alright. There'll be stuff to trade. What's up, Terms? What's up, man? All right, so yeah, so what's your favorite watch today, guys? We got a bunch of stuff that's actually moving here. So yeah, we're watching HUSA here as well, which is another energy stock. Yeah, I'm watching ITRM for sure. We'll see what we get, but we're watching it. So yeah, ITRM is up over that 160 level. The next level to see if it holds support at that break. So we broke this level here. The next thing to do is to see if it holds support there. That's all we're really looking at. Let's see if it holds that support. Alright, so we'll see if ITRM holds support at that previous level. I was watching HUSA, but it's now kind of green on the day. NNDM is another big one that we can keep an eye on. The float is small for NNDM at 4.14 million, so this is going to be one of my main watches. Just depends on if we get some action here with the stock. So what I have is scripts here. I don't have to manually set my scripts. What I do is I go to edit studies, and then you add the script here. You go to create right here, and then you add the script, right? And then you go up to here, you go up to studies, and you click save study set. And then whatever it is, like I can put up like this one, which is my previous closing price and moving averages, scripts. We've got the crossover back test here, which is we got to redo that one. We've got just the VWAP, and so yeah, I mean you can save it however you want. So I'm new to day trading. Any tips? Just take it slow. Most people are gonna lose. And you want to understand that. If you get involved with it, you're probably going to lose, and that needs to be okay. So here's the SPY itself. I'm going to look at the ETF preview today, and it says, quote, stock futures were in negative territory in the wake of the acrimonious debate Tuesday night between the President Trump and Democratic contender Joe Biden, and the possibility of a stalled election outcome after November 3rd. The outlook for the $2.2 trillion House Democrat stimulus package is still uncertain. On the busy economic calendar is the ADP September employment report at 8:15 Eastern, considered a precursor to the national non-farm payrolls due Friday. Pundits the ADP net added job count at 650,000 for the month for the private sector only. And the third revision of the second quarter gross domestic product and corporate profits are out at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. So that came out about 25 minutes ago, followed by the Chicago PMI at 9:45 Eastern. So that's 15 minutes after the bell. That's in about at about 50 minutes right now. The National Association of Realtors pending home sale index for August is going to be released at 10 a.m. And then if we look into commodities here, we've got like energy. Google is close to reaching a compromise on the Australian legislation that would force it to pay for news in the country. Bloomberg News reported that yesterday. And Australia is proposing to implement a law that can make Google and Facebook compensate publishers for stories, a first in the world. I don't know if I agree with that though. That's kind of ridiculous. Crude is down 0.9%. The U.S. oil fund is down 0.2%. Natural gas is down 2%, while the U.S. natural gas fund is down 0.5%. Gold is down 0.6%. The Spider Gold Trust is down 0.7%. Silver is down over 2%, and the iShares Silver Trust is down 2% as well. That is the market news. We'll see what happens. We're roughly break even if we look at the previous closing price relative to the market here. We are slightly green today, but for the most part, break even. What's up, Doden? What's up, man? Yeah, what's the symbol? Benedict. I mean, I'm looking at the solar powered stocks like SunW and PECK. That's what I'm watching. I'm also going to watch NNDM because it has a very small float. ITRM, the float's not super small. It's like a 14 million float, so it's still pretty small. So we're going to watch ITRM as well. See if it actually holds. I think we got some interesting levels. Obviously 120 is going to be a big level, but then we got like this 130 level confirming in pre-market too. And so we got some interesting spots here. 150 sitting right in the middle of all of this stuff too. So we got some interesting levels that we can watch for ITRM, and the float is small enough to be interested in it. So we'll see what we get with it too. PLTR. Yeah, nothing's showing up. Yeah, I don't see anything showing up for this. SNDL maybe sitting at 20 cents. We'll watch this one. WATT worth a watch here as well. Obviously we got SunW and CTIC. We're going to keep an eye on all of those. CTIC is interesting too. We're going to watch this 220s level. This one has a big enough range, even though the float is big. This one has a big range at 66 million. Oh, it's an IPO. Okay, yeah, well, we won't see it for a little bit. No stress. Hey, look at all those likes, man. Haters must not have showed up today. Alright team, let's do this. Alright, team, let's do this. But yeah, CTIC, ITRM, Sun WPECK, NNDM, and JFIN are all kind of in my territory this morning. ITRM didn't actually hold after it broke, but that 175 level's got to be interesting. So we're going to keep an eye on that too. So yeah, we're watching ITRM. We're gonna watch 150 here. See what happens at 150. CTIC, we're keeping an eye on too. I gotta read. Yeah, I gotta. How do I reprogram this mouse? Let me see. Mouse settings. Okay. Yeah, we gotta reprogram this thing. Let's see. Buttons. Okay, yeah. I don't know how to change my, oh well, it'll be alright. What's up, legit? Hey, you're good, bro. You're good, man. Hope you're doing well, brother. Yeah, what I am going to start doing, though, and what I've been getting set up in the last few days is I'm going to start streaming some poker on Twitch. And so, yeah, I'm going to start streaming a little bit of poker on Twitch. I love poker. Poker is one of my favorite games in the world, and I really started playing poker before I traded. And if you don't understand poker in that way, you might think poker is just simply gambling. Poker translates very well to trading. Some of the overall and the overarching concepts of poker are the same as trading, such as risk-reward calculation, pot odds calculation, staying disciplined and only playing a certain range of hands is kind of like staying disciplined and only trading a certain caliber of trade. Point is, poker is very similar to trading, and poker is originally what got me into trading, and so I think I might start streaming a little bit of poker as well, just because I am a overall profitable poker player, mostly playing sit and goes, and so I'll let you guys know. I'll probably post in the Discord my what I'm gonna use to stream it on and everything like that. I'm still trying to decide which route I want to go with that, but yeah, be sure to join our Discord until we figure it out. Alright guys, let's do this. I'm not sure, Elite. I'm a day trader, bro. So most of the time I'm looking for very quick momentum moves, and so I'm looking for like a high of the day break or a moving average to cross over or under each other, and then I'm attacking that with, you know, scalping. So I'm getting in and out very, very quickly with that. SPI, guys, is showing up on the scanner again today. SPI, which is energy, and so we did have energy yesterday. So let's watch the energy stocks again today. So we're gonna keep an eye on those too. Yeah, for sure. Poker translates very well over to trading. Poker's a little bit different. You have to understand the game of poker, though. It's not like you're gonna be a good trader and you're just gonna move on to poker and just start making money. You gotta understand the game of poker, and there's some nuances that you gotta take in for that as well. But I've been playing poker for like, I don't know, years and years and years, and I've played thousands of hands, probably millions, really. Yeah, we got one, Royce. Alright, guys. Yes, sir. Yeah, so we got a few stuff that we're watching. Like I said, we're watching solar. So like PECK, Sun W. We're watching energy. So like SPI. What was the other energy stocks? USEG, maybe. You know, there's a few of them. PEN. There's a few of them. Then we're going to keep an eye on some other stocks like ALNA, although the float is about 30 million here. JFIN. Some biotech stocks, NNDM. We're going to keep an eye on that one as well because the float is only 4 million for this one. There's just a lot of stuff to watch. It's another one of those days where I have to put up multiple rows of charts just to follow everything. Hey, good luck, Daniel. Take it slow, bro. Remember, you got this. Alright, so yeah, we got YJ. I'm trying to write everything up here. We got ITM, ALNA, HUSA, NNDM, JFIN. I'm trying to keep track of everything. SEAL, CTIC. And then on this one, we can put like WATT. PCK and Sun W. Tour. What else we got? That's about it. I mean, obviously, ITRM is one of the big watches here. The float's not tiny, but it's a 14 million float, so it's small. What else we got? Am I missing anything now? Maybe WATT. Yeah, WATT. Alright, so we got enough to keep an eye on, but man, we just got a bunch of stuff on our list today. So Elite, you're not going to really be able to do that, brother. Sure. So to set up the moving averages, you would just go to Studies, Add Study, and then you would go to Moving Averages. So you'd go to Studies at the top, you would go to Add Study, and you would just go to Moving Averages. and you would find moving average exponential and moving average simple, and then you would just add them to your chart. So you go to add study, moving averages, moving average simple, and then moving average exponential. Once you add it to your chart for the exponential, you're going to side click it, go to edit, and change the length to 12. You change the length to 12, click apply, and boom, there's the 12 EMA. And then you go to the simple moving average as the next one. You add that one, and then you change the length to 26. Eventually it'll look like this. And we also have a script in our Discord if you don't know already. Shout out to Trade Archer for making me the script. But as the moving averages get closer and closer together, this script actually alerts me of a crossover. Look at the top left of my screen. It actually alerts me of a crossover. So, you know, pretty dope. I gotta fix this a little bit, but yeah, pretty dope here. There we go. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Ali. Hey, y'all hit that subscribe button today. Click the bell, turn on notifications. We go live every single weekday morning for free. You know you want to. Hit that sub button, team. You can just ask me the name of the song, Flash. I got you, bro. You want this song? This is my old mixtape, man. What's up, Gerard? What's up, man? Yeah, we'll watch GRAF. I mean, we can, but it needs to move. CTIC, guys, is the latest one. CTIC with the beautiful 1 minute pullback. Look at CTIC, guys, hammering up here. Let's find the catalyst for this one. CTIC making a huge move. This is Synergist Tech, and they announced a 3-year risk management program with Valley Health System. So Valley Health System chooses Synergist Tech for a 3-year risk management program. That's the news for CTIC. Let me see if this one's going to show up on the scanners here. I'm trying to find the float for CTIC. Let me see. Alright, so CTIC is up. What's the float? Let's see. Let's find the float. So the float of CTIC is 9.6 million. So a small float for this as well. No, it's not Spotify. It's Epidemic Sounds is what it is. Hey, what's up, AW? Hey, nice, bro. Welcome, man. Yes, sir. Yeah, so we're watching CTIK. We're gonna keep an eye on Solar too. Sun W, PECK. We're gonna see if we get some rips. I'll take some sympathy plays too. We're watching HUSA, even though this is green. Or this is red on the day for HUSA. So we are red with HUSA, so we still got some, area to move up if we're going to turn green for that one. Again, PECK is probably one of the most interesting ones to me right now. We got Blink as well here, charging stations. So BLNK is up, WATT, TTOO. Yeah, so we got some moves today that we got to watch. I got a lot of charts up right now, so we're going to see. We should have a decent amount to trade. Yesterday was green, so far this week I've had 2 green days, 1 red day so far this week. So not a bad week moving forward. Hopefully we get some nice moves and we get some stuff to take advantage of. But yeah, we got JFIN. We're keeping an eye on. This one has the big level here at 360, 350s, like right here. 350 is kind of the line in the sand, I think. We got $4, 425 right here is a big resistance level, and then maybe 475 is what I'm looking at for this one. If we can get over those, we'll see where it heads, but those are the levels I'm watching right now for JFIN. JFIN has an 11 million float as well, so pretty small. Alright guys, let's do this. What's up, Mega? What's up, team? Yeah, let's do this, guys. Yes, sir. Hey, like I said, guys, y'all remember hitting that subscribe button. Hey, you want a Discord link? Yeah, I got you. So I'll go ahead and post this Discord link. If anybody wants the script, like I said, I can't really take credit for the script. It was my boy Trade Archer dropping the moving average crossover script. But if you want to join our Discord, there's the Discord link. Question here: how do election debates affect the stock market? So that's a good question. That's an interesting question, and we'll go ahead and answer that here. So what you want to understand about the market is that it's based purely off of psychology, right? The whole market is based purely off of psychology. The stock market doesn't actually gauge the health of companies. It gauges the speculated health of a company. Okay, and sure, there you can look up numbers and you can look up data and releases and stuff like that, and they're going to tell you about the overall health of the company. But a large part of the stock market is just pure speculation, right? So it's not necessarily the health, it's the speculated health. So with these debates coming up, these debates are going to put the market into an overall sentiment. Whether that sentiment is positive or negative, people are going to look at those debates and they're going to use that as a judge of the overall health of our economy and the overall health of our country. And so if the debates are really kind of bad news and everything looks chaos and chaotic and the debates make the country look worse, then people are going to be less optimistic. There's going to be less bullish sentiment in the market because people just don't trust the market like that. Now, if the debates went really well and you know everything seemed reasonable, then that would positively affect the market, and the market's not going to completely take a dive. I think mostly people are optimistic with Trump, and I think Trump, as much as I dislike the guy, one thing that I can't necessarily take away from him is he did, before the virus hit, and there was nothing he could really do about the virus. I think he messed that up in some ways though. But before the virus, the economy was at all-time highs, and so I think that Trump does bring with him a certain positive sentiment of the overall stock market. But you know, there's obviously some flaws in that as well. Yeah, we're watching BLNK. I'm watching JFIN too. We're keeping an eye on all of it. We got ALNA moving. So ALNA looks good. We're going to watch this one. Potential crossover play. This one is setting up too. I don't know if I looked up the actual catalyst for this one. So here, let me do that. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate or love any politician. I don't think anybody should. I definitely don't love Trump, but I definitely don't hate him either. It's just kind of, he's just kind of some guy. I think Trump's biggest flaw is discretion. You know, I think he needs to be more discreet, and he's not. And I think that's a huge flaw for a president. But you know. So ALNA is up. This is Alina Pharmaceuticals. They are announcing a $25 million strategic convertible debt financing agreement with Pontifax Ventures. So they basically announced a $25 million strategic convertible debt financing agreement with another company. So we'll see what happens here with this one. It is gapping up some. We'll watch it. Sitting at 160, gapping up from 121s. And I do like this 150 level. I think this is going to be kind of the line in the sand here. We are getting the crossover there as well. Alright, and then obviously we have the big crazy move right now, which is CTIC. This is a huge move in the market. We're pulling back. I think $2 is going to be the most interesting level here. $2, maybe $2.25 right here. Yeah, I saw Biden too. Biden, man, like I said, Biden looks senile. And Biden has those eyes where it looks like nothing's going on. And I think people got to be honest about Biden too. I think if you look at Biden, you know, if you look at Biden and you look at his kind of dull stare, it doesn't look like there's much going on in there. And I think he's probably just getting fed his answers too. And I think that what will certainly happen if Biden gets elected is that Harris is going to step in, because Biden is going to be considered not fit to be a president. And so that's what I think the most likely scenario is there. And I don't know how that's I don't know. Sorry, I had something in my throat. What I was gonna say is I don't know how that's gonna affect the market, but you know, it's kind of a sad day for our country, I think, because I don't think there's any good candidates. Yeah, honestly, he did hold up better than I thought he would, though. But again, I think people underestimate, like, that dude's got people feeding him answers, and you know what I mean. Biden basically just he pre-memorized a bunch of stuff and then kind of spit it back out at Trump at the right spots. But again, I think that if Biden gets elected president, there's almost no chance that he's actually going to make it through his full first term. I think if you've been around elderly people that are kind of starting to be, I'm going to try to think of a delicate way to put this. If you've been around elderly people that are starting to go senile, you can see some of those characteristics in Joe Biden, and I think people have to be honest with that and not just pretend it's not there just because it's like one of the things the conservatives say. You know what I mean? Because like my grandfather had Alzheimer's, for instance, right? Like, and so I'm not criticizing him. I'm just saying, like, my grandfather had Alzheimer's, eventually passed away from it, but before he did that, he basically just lost himself mentally, right? I see those same characteristics in Biden. I'm not saying he has Alzheimer's. I'm saying that you can see when an elderly man or woman is going senile, and that's what Biden looks like to me. Again, I'm pure speculation. I don't really know whether he is or not, but I think that it's very self-evident if you really just look, you know. No, there's nothing wrong with being prepared, 100%. And like I said, I'm definitely not shilling for Trump either. I think that Trump didn't keep his composure at all and just kind of freaked out. And I get it. I get Trump's scenario too. Honestly, I'm probably just pissing both sides off in my chat, so I'll probably just stop. Because both sides are going to hate me when I'm done, which is kind of how I would like it, to be honest. But, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, we're watching SPI here. We're going to keep an eye on, like I said, right now we're watching solar stocks. So we're going to watch solar stocks here. We're going to keep an eye on them, see if we can get some interesting moves in the solar sectors. So with that, we're watching like Sun W. We're watching PECK here. Looking for the crossover maybe on these. It just depends on what the sector is going to do. As the top gappers, we got ITRM. So we're watching this one over that previous pre-market high at 164, 165. And then over this 175, 176 level. That's really what I want to see happen here at this pre-market high. We also got CTIC. CTIC gapping up here. We're going to look at it over 220, see if we can hold over 220 and see if we get the crossover there. Biotech stock. We got ALNA as well. ALNA. This one is not really setting up for the crossover yet, but I do like that 150 level for this one. JFIN is another one we're watching over 350. We'll keep an eye on that one. YJ, we'll watch that one. So we got a lot of stuff to keep an eye on. And then the latest mover is CTIC. Watching it to see if it holds over 2 or what really happens here. Yeah, we're watching CTIC. This one, CTIC is up. It says the company announced a 3-year risk management program with Valley Health System. So yeah, we went over that already. Yeah, we're watching CTIC. Yeah, and like I said, I think Biden did better than a lot of people gave him credit for. But I also think that at a certain point, you have to look at it objectively. And like I said, anybody that's dealt with an elderly man or woman going senile, if you look at Biden objectively, it kind of looks like that. So I think that's going to make it tough. That's all I'm going to say. I don't have anything necessarily against Biden. I disagree with him in some ways, but I disagree with Trump in some ways too. All I'm saying is that I just think that anybody that's dealt with elderly men and women going senile, you can see it in Biden. But yeah, we're watching Sun W. We're gonna keep an eye on these. We got about a minute left into the open, so let's get ready, guys, and let's trade. Let's do this. I want to be much more prepared today. So I do want to be much more prepared today. We're going to, try to be ready for the opening bell. Although I'm not going to force anything. I'm not going to force it. I did much better the last few days, but I didn't feel like I needed to force it. And so we're not going to try to force it here. We're ready. Let's do this. Good luck, team. We got a lot of stuff on our list today. A ton of stocks to watch. But let's do it, guys. Good luck. We got 20 seconds. CTIC is back up to $2. So we'll watch this one for the potential crossover too here. Alright, there's the bell. Let's do this. Kind of looking at NNDM as well. ITRM is about to break pre-market highs. It looks like ITRM just ripped up, broke pre-market highs here. I think we're gonna get halted. ITM up to 180s. We'll try to catch a dip, maybe a pullback. Okay, we are halted. Man, I was thinking about jumping in right there too, but ITRM is halted, guys. Halted at the open. We are halted for ITRM. I'm watching CTIC and NMDM for the potential crossover. Maybe WATT as well here. Nothing is really pushing up yet, but we're watching CTIC. WATT is showing up on the scanners, but nothing's really happening there. NMDM might give me a crossover that we're watching here too. So we're gonna watch for this one. CTIC. AL and A. CTIC starting to rip here. This one has a huge range. I gotta really be careful for CTIC. Alright, so we're getting a pullback here for CTIC. I'm waiting for this one to see if I buy like 40 shares initially and then maybe some more as time goes on. But CTIC is ripping up AWX. Alright, we're in with 40 shares of this one. Trying to catch a quick little squeeze up here. We're in with 40 shares. We're going to try to ride this one as long as it can hold over 250. Maybe add some more to it if it can. Seeing if we're going to get a quick pop, but I like the entry here for CTIM or CTIC. We'll let it fight these 250s. Let's see if we get a nice 1 minute pullback that I'll add a little bit to it here. Obviously, I gotta bail out of this one if it starts to really rip. We're gonna let it test these moving averages. I'm watching ALNA. ALNA looks like it's about to rip up here. NNDM. Alright, we're gonna have to get out of here. Little $12 loss, pretty minor. Just a dump there. We're watching ALNA here though. ALNA. JFIN. Pulling the crossover here. JFIN. Alright, we're in with 140 shares of this. We're going to add another, little bit here if we get it. Just for potential crossover. We're looking for the red to green move, and I'll add a little bit more if we can. There we go. Was going to add some there. Didn't quite get anything. There's 80s. There's 80s, 4s. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, it exited the whole trade for me. I didn't want to exit the whole trade, man. Man, I'm green on the day, but damn, man, I missed the 1 minute pullback there. This is starting to frustrate me with how Thinkorswim is right now. We got other stuff that we're watching here, but frustrated. Like, I didn't want to sell the whole position there. You guys saw me. I tried to get out of half of it, and just nothing. I'm green on the day, but aggravating. But, the crossover still remains. Maybe it saved me a little bit here. I don't know. GEVO showing up on the scanners. GEVO. So we're going to watch ITRM to see what happens here. BHTG showing up. I'm looking at TOR, TOUR right now. PECK and Solar. Maybe starting to head up here. PECK and Solar. Watching BHTG. This one might pull the crossover too. I didn't really see this one. Let's take a look at Solar right now. Sun W, PECK. Alright, so yeah, Sun W is PECK is ripping. I'm gonna look at Sun W here to see if it follows it up on sympathy. I don't hate that idea. Let's watch PECK. Alright, so ITRM is resumed. ITRM is resumed. We're getting a huge rip here. Yeah, Sun W is ripping up here. We're getting a lot of moves here. I'm still waiting and being patient. One I'm kind of bummed I missed is AL and A, but I'm green on the day right now, so we'll see what we get. Or no, I'm not green on the day. I'm down like $3. I forgot. That's true. I might try to get in on a little pullback for AL and A here. Alright, we are in with 75 shares. Small trade right now. We're going to see if we can add some more. No fill yet. Trying to get 75 shares. No fill. Alright, so we're in with 250 shares. This is reasonable enough. Alright, so waiting. We get a rip up to 165. We'll take some off here. 160s. Alright. Not bad. Candle in there. ITRM is up, halted again at 203s, just giving you guys that update. ITRM is halted at 203s. We're gonna dump here. I probably should get out of it soon. Let me get this full sizing up here. They need to get a position button for Thinkorswim, honestly. We're gonna give it one more second, but watching WATT here as well. WATT. We might get a crossover play there coming in. So I'm watching WATT. Alright, I was trying to let this one work, but trying to be patient with it. We're just kind of sitting here now. Trying to move up here. JFIN squeezing up nicely. Maybe I should have added on the dip, maybe for that one. There's 57s again. We're about break even in this. I'm trying to manage this to where I can get out of the full position if I need to. See how it does that? Where it's like I have to click somewhere else just to pull this up. It's a terrible design. I'll let it hit 150, but just failed. Typical. I'm gonna get out of there before it really breaks down here. $25 loss, pretty small. Waiting to see anything else I could find, but not seeing too much yet. Kind of looking at JFIN maybe and WATT if it can rip. Might try to take like a little position here. Yeah, ITRM is halted again. I'm waiting for some other moves, and it's okay. Like, if I take like a $20 loss today, I think I'll be alright. I don't see anything else that looks good. Not yet, at least. Look at that seal. JFIN dropping. PERI. Still looking at WATT, kind of looking at JFIN here. Kind of looking at WATT. Waiting for Watt to see if Watt pulls anything. I'm nailing a little bit of JFIN here. I made my money. I was trying to catch it to see if it would break 4. It touched it for a split second. I'm holding 75 shares left. See if we can get out of this now. And over 4 is the ideal spot, but we're in with 75 shares. I've been doing a lot better since I started exiting with pure market orders instead of limit orders. There we go. Alright, we nailed that. So we are up 23 on JFIN. So we caught the little dip for JFIN. Like I said, I'm still waiting on WATT. But I'm down like $10 in the day. I could have maybe gotten a little bit more, but I'll take that breakout for JFIN. ITRM is still halted. Caitlin. It's Epidemic Sounds is the name of the platform that I'm using. It's called Epidemic Sounds. Yeah, some guy named Caleb said, I have no idea what I'm doing. Like I said, man, my whole trading history is documented, right? Like the last year, I built up like 10K in profit on TEFs. Withdrew it. Been trading penny stocks for like 3 months, not claiming to be an expert, and simply just trying to build a system, which I've been mostly green in. But anyways, the point still remains. Caleb's got to be insecure. Just go into some random person's stream and criticizing just shows insecurity. You know, in the end, if you don't like the stream, don't watch it, brother. You don't have to. And point is, he's just gonna get banned. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, I got thousands of people that watch the channel, so apparently some of them find value. I'm sure he's just mad he didn't do it. You know? We're watching WATT here to see if we get the crossover. Still waiting. ITRM has resumed here. ITRM did resume. Look at this, man. It's way up there. So we are halted on the way down. It looks like now we're at 215s. Looks like it's halted on the way down, guys. So just be careful. These can be very sketchy. Look, yeah, it's halted on the way down. So ITRM is super shady, guys. Be careful. If you're stuck in this one, good luck, because yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I got JFIN. I made some money. Hey, I appreciate the sub. Amalinda, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I made some money on JFIN today. You know, scalped it a few times, but I'm green in it. You know? This one had some really easy pullback dip buys after the crossover this morning, so you know, that's what it is. Hey, I appreciate that, Mike. Yeah, yes, sir. I'm using moving average crossovers mixed with like a dip buy system. Do your thing, John. Been watching. Yeah, I appreciate the support, guys. In the end, like I said, I'm just gonna ban them and move on. PECK, so solar is coming through. Like I said, in the end, anybody that is like that just kind of goes to somebody's channel and just openly criticizes and talks smack. Like I said, I disagree with a lot of stuff I see on YouTube, right? But I'm never insecure enough about it to where I go on the person's stream and try to like talk smack to the person. That just means that something I'm doing is making him feel bad about himself, right? And so, sorry, bro. You know, y'all can keep hating. Channel's gonna keep growing like it has, and you know, I appreciate the support, team. I really do. Thank you, guys. But yeah, we're watching PECK. Sun W, we're kind of slowing it down. We're going to see what we get, but this one's too choppy. We're going to watch PECK, though, to see if Sun W ends up ripping up out of this range from Sympathy. They're both solar-powered stocks. Here's PECK. Yes, sir. Hey, y'all hit that like button. Overpower the haters, you know. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm still waiting on WATT. That's about the only one that I like right now. Alright, so we're about to get the crossover here. I gotta be careful, but we might jump in with a few hundred shares on this move here. Over 325s. All right, so we're waiting. Waiting. Looking at WATT, trying to see what we get here for this, you know. There we go. All right, we're with 175 shares here. We'll try to maybe add a little bit more if we hold this, right? But we got the crossover. We got a new candle in ensuring the crossover play, and maybe we'll add some more on like a pullback. But we did get the crossover here. We got the red to green move there, so that's all good. We're still hanging out. A little bit slow of a mover, but we can watch it. ALNA getting the crossover and just hammering up here. Huge move for ALNA. Alright, we'll give this one a little bit of a second. It's nothing too crazy. It's such a small share size that it's relatively insignificant if we do lose here. But obviously, we'd like to see like a red to green move up so we can add a little bit to this one. I'm still watching SELL. SEEL. So if we could hold support here, that would be great too at 325s. CTIC, guys. CTIC making huge rips. CTIC. Huge squeeze up for CTIC. Monster move right now. CTIC is ripping up big, guys. Look at this. I'll come back to WATT, but look at CTIC with a huge squeeze up, huge red to green move, crossover play here for it. Man, crazy move there. All right, we're starting to move in here. We're gonna add another 350 shares of this one. All right, let's get this 29s. All right, so we are in with 350 shares of WATT. Starting to squeeze. If we get another push, I'll take some profits into this. There we go. There we go. All right, we got out of half. We're holding 175 shares left. Okay, we're gonna get out there. All right, so we are green on the day. Not too shabby so far. What else we got? So we're running 2 for 3 today. Apple is just hammering up, and honestly, this is exactly what we saw during our back testing session of our video with 3-bar play. Okay, so where the 3-bar play really works, and the reason I added to it there is because once we get this downward move and we get this break above the previous high, so we get this downward move in the market, right? So we get a red move, and then we get a reversal. Here, let me clear out some of this because it's gonna make it confusing. All right, and so what we get is we get a red move, right? And then we get a move back up. So it's a red to green move. Once we break this previous high right here, so you can see the previous high right here in the market, right here. Once we break that level, we're gonna look for a 1-minute pullback / 3-bar play to take advantage of on a very short-term basis here. I'm not trying to hold it through this right here. What I'm trying to do is I'm looking for a red to green move that has a 3-bar play right at the high break, right? Either right before or right after the support or resistance break. When we back tested this strategy, that showed to be super accurate. And so what do? We get the 3-bar play, and then we get a huge squeeze up that we could take advantage of, and it worked really well. If you want to see why I trade it like that, people have been saying, one person said, I don't know what I'm doing, right? I'm green today. I had 2 for 3 green trades running at 66% accuracy, which is fine. I've had, if I end the day now, this is 3 green days this week and 1 red day. So I've only had 1 losing day this week. And yeah, if you want to see the back testing session of this strategy and you kind of want to see what I'm talking about here a little bit more in detail, let me find that link for you. Just go check out this video. I'll post this video in chat. But yeah, it's going to tell you kind of what I'm doing here and what really I'm trying to focus on with this strategy and the different benefits of trading it, where the conditions show the best results for it, and so forth and so on. And so yeah, watch that video I'm posting in the chat right now. I'm going to just call it the 1-minute pullback. Yeah, just watch that video because that video is really what it is. And look, here's another one too. And another thing I saw is that 3-bar plays go in clusters, right? So I call them cluster trades because you'll see one, and then a lot of the time you'll see another one back to back, and so you'll see a back to back here, and so the point is you'll see one, and then shortly after you'll see another one, and there it is. It's a little bit too late for me to take this one, and it's running into the VWAP, but there's another 3-bar play as well. Because it's got too many people trying to trade it. Somebody asked, why does ITRM continue to halt after little minor moves? The reason for it is because it's got millions of traders attacking it. All right, so like, look, this is millions of traders. On this minute right here, on just this 1 minute, ITRM had 4.6 million shares traded. 4.6 million in 1 minute. So it's a circuit breaker halt. What circuit breaker halts are designed to do is just slow down the trading. That's all they're really doing, is just slowing down the trades. What is my name? It's beginner trading. Unless you're talking to somebody else. Also, guys, starting this month, anybody that becomes a member to this channel, anybody that's a member to this channel gets their own emoji. And so if you become a member, like I said, we're just a free resource and community. And so becoming a member is just a way to help support our free content. That's really what becoming a member here is about. There's not going to be some super secret strategies that we're breaking down. We might go a little bit more in detail in some member videos, but what becoming a member is really here to do is just help support our completely free content. It's only $4.99 a month. To become a member, you just click the join button next to the subscribe button. You just click join. That's next to the subscribe button. And that's how you become a member. And it's only $4.99 a month. It's a great way to do it. And again, the first 15 people that become a member this month get their own emoji. And here's my emoji. You can get one. As long as it's not controversial or copyrighted, you can get it. Who makes these halts happen? The market makers and stuff. Halts are, like I said, circuit breaker halts are used to slow the stock down. And so when you get a stock like ITRM, and it is just going parabolic, ripping up, going crazy, you can see all the millions of millions of shares traded in the first minute. Hey, Sandy, man, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. So yeah, shout out to Sandy for becoming a member. Thank you, bro. Like I said, if you want your own emoji, just message me on Discord what you want, bro. I got you. Just send me a picture or whatever you want to do, and you get your own emoji. It doesn't necessarily have to be you. It could be anything, as long as it's not copyrighted or controversial. Yeah, members is just kind of like, it's a way to support the channel, right? So it's like $4.99 a month to become a member, and you get your own emoji. You get to use these emojis. Like here's me and Carol. But yeah, don't feel any obligation to become a member though, guys, because like I said, everything we do here is free. Like we have some slight like perks of becoming a member, but again, I don't want to be another guru selling subscriptions. Like I just don't. I'm not trying to be a guru selling subscriptions, and so I would rather just tell people, hey, becoming a member is just a good way to help support our channel, you know. And if people want to support us, that's great. And if not, that's okay too. You're not going to be missing out on much, you know, except the greatest emojis ever made. But that's it. All right, so far we have made a nice chunk of money on JFIN with my small account on penny stocks. We've made a nice little chunk of money on WATT, and now, I mean, we're gonna see what else we can find here. Here's another little 1 minute pullback 3-bar play type of strategy. Yeah, sell you this Lambo, bro. Only if it's purple. Only if it's purple. You were saying halts? Yeah, so Gerard, so halts are circuit breaker halts that are designed to slow the trading down. If we look at ITRM, this thing has had millions of shares traded since the opening bell this morning. The first minute this stock opened, it had 1.6 million shares traded. The second minute, it had 3.8 million shares traded. The fifth minute of the market day, it had 4.6 or 4.5 million shares traded. So huge amounts of shares that are traded. And these circuit breaker halts are slowing it down. They're slowing down the movement. Like that's what these halts are doing, and just slowing down the stock. And so with that, halts, usually if a stock gets halted as it's gapping up like this, so just so you guys can understand how to trade halts, usually if a stock gets halted up as it's moving up like this, it's usually going to gap up the first time. So after it gets halted the first time, if it's moving up when it's halted, it's usually going to gap up like this. Like you can see it gapped up like, you know, a huge percentage, like 20%, right? But after the first halt, if it doesn't break this high right here, it's usually going to slow down like this, and it's going to become extremely dangerous to trade. And the reason it's dangerous is like this. It can get halted on the way down too. And just like if it's halted on the way up, if it's halted on the way down, it's almost always going to resume lower, just like this. Now, nothing's 100% in trading, but these you got to be very, very careful of. We got WSG showing up on the scanners. But yeah, thank you, Sandy. I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, it's got to be a purple Lambo, you know. But yeah, WSG is showing up here. Yeah, so Joel, so we actually have a scanner on Thinkorswim. If you see Thinkorswim here, and you'll see anytime a stock's about to cross over, you'll see at the top left, you'll see it say possible crossover. This is actually a programmed script that TradeArcher designed, and it basically lets us know when a crossover is about to happen. And so what I do is I build a watch list of like 15 to 20 stocks, and then I just put them up, and then I can just look in the corner to see if a crossover is about to happen. It's become super helpful. If you want the script, it's in our Discord, but it's been super helpful to do it. You know, it's been very, very helpful because it alerts me when something is about to cross over. Hey, I appreciate the sub. Thank you, 99. I appreciate that. Welcome. So WSG with the 1 minute pullback here. And again, this is exactly like I said before, guys. Same thing. So we got a red to green crossover. Here's the crossover. Here's the break of this previous high. And what do we get? We get the 1 minute pullback right there. And so that is a very common pattern. It showed up in the back testing results over and over and over and over again. This thing showed up in the back testing results. Works super well if you approach it right. And yeah. But yeah, we are green today, guys. Not a bad day, you know. We're doing it. We've made our money, and now we're gonna kind of wait for the A+ setups, if you will. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Ahmad. Welcome, bro. Hey, nice, Bobby. Congrats, bro. Man, if this ain't some damn peaceful music, I don't know what is, man. This will get my mind right. If I'm having a bad day, I feel like it's Mr. Rogers time here, man. Look at this music. It's the dopest music ever. I love it. Super peaceful, man. I gotta add this one to the top of my song list because this is a dope song. I know it's not what I usually do, but I can feel it. You know. When a ticker is halted on the downside, can you see it moving for the rest of the day on pre-market news? Sometimes. I mean, listen. Most of the time, they accomplish what they're trying to do, right? Which is just slow the stock down. So like a lot of the time it'll just fade out. Sometimes it'll run. There's never one set answer. You know, sometimes it'll run, sometimes it'll fade out. Sometimes it'll break highs again, but you can see they got exactly what they wanted, which is slowing it down. We're actually getting volume starting to increase, though. We're over 2 million in shares traded in the last minute, and so ITRM is starting to move back up here, and it's right around the big $2 resistance, and so we'll watch it at $2 here. Yeah. Y'all know this song is the dopest song ever. You know it. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Mohammed. Welcome, brother. I appreciate that, man. Welcome to the team, bro. But yeah, we're at $2 here for ITRM. See what happens. We're right at $2 here. We'll see if this thing makes the move or not. Oh, I got you, Bill. Here you go. Here's the Discord room. Oh yeah, this is my old playlist, man. This is my old jazz mix. You know. Right, Bob Ross would trade to that song, bro. You know. Yeah, there's our Discord, and also y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. Super active penny stock Discord. Got a lot of talented traders that chill there every single day. I know a lot of you guys are from Trader Mike's, and so we got a lot of dope traders. So join Trader Mike's as well. They're both free. ITRM is halted again on the so again ITN was halted on the way up this time. ALNA is up. This is the biggest loss I've had today on ALNA, but we're still green. Looking at JFIN, which is tanking down here. We'll watch it. Let's see what else if we can find for the jazz. Oh, I like this one here. Hold on. Y'all, I like this one. Here, hold on. Y'all like this one. 1 second, team. Y'all ready? Alright, here. I got a good jazz song. Pretty dope song. Here, wait. There it goes. Hey, Kodak. Hate newer halt rules. We got Apple. I'm kind of looking at Apple here. AXTI showing up too. This one's starting to really move here. Apple making some rips here. We're over 175, so I might take a little position here. So we can start to squeeze up and break some of these levels. Alright, we're taking a small little baby trade on Apple here with just a small share size. We might add a little bit here. Alright, there we go. Let's see if we get 116 to break. And it doesn't act like a pain here. Alright, we're gonna take half off there. We're holding 50 shares left. Y'all can hear this, right? Yeah, okay, good. There we go. This is the rip we wanted. Over 116s. Nice. Alright, we just scaled out there. We're up about 20 something on the day. We're gonna look for a little 1 minute pullback here. We're gonna add into this one at 116s and then bail out if it can't hold. Alright, so here's 116s. Try to see if it's gonna hold at 116s. There's 05s. Nice. Nice. We're gonna do a 1 minute pullback here for Apple if we get it. Waiting for another red candle to open up right now. Alright, let's get a 1 minute pullback here. There's the pullback. We're in with 100 shares here. Let's see if we get the squeeze. There we go. Nice. 16s, 17s. Holding 50 shares left. Squeezing the 1 minute pullback here on Apple. So this thing even works on Apple too. We're gonna get out there. But yeah, the 1 minute pullback even works on Apple. Not too bad. Look, there it is, and it's right after a high break. This is something I'm noticing. So listen, guys, if you want to profit from the 1 minute pullback, like if you want to profit before the from the 1 minute pullback, wait for it to break a level. So you need it to actually break a level here. Here's 115.95, right? So we broke 115.95, and then look for it right after, either right before the high break or right afterwards, and then just scalp the break. Look at this. There's the move. On Apple, I've never really tested it on these mid and high cap stocks. Like, I've never really tested it there. But, you know, this is kind of what I wanted to do, which is start implementing these systems and setups, not universally, but on many different stocks. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Hey, y'all like the music? Hey, happy to hear that, bro. Is it true that you don't need a trade for more than 90 minutes? Just try to use your strategies during this time. Yeah, so I mean, I don't trade for the whole day. I'm done. I'm usually done by like 11 o'clock market time, so like 2 hours. Yeah, I don't usually trade over that 2 hour window. Definitely don't trade pre-market or anything like that. ITRM ripped up over 2 and then got halted again. So here's ITRM. So it did rip up. It gapped all the way up to 217, and then it just crashed and got halted. Like I said, guys, halts are dangerous. You gotta understand these. Okay, you want to scale down in some of these parabolic moves, because these things can be super sketchy, and if you're careless, you can lose your account, your entire account. On the penny stock scanners, we got IMAC showing up here. IMAC, IMAC. You're gapping up a solid amount here. Get the party stock, PRTY. Hey, what's up, Chemist? Thank you, bro. But yeah, it's been a green day in penny stocks. I mean, we're still trying here. I mean, we're green all around, though. You know, and it kind of goes to show, it's like, this has been my third green day this week. You know, one red day, or no, this has been my second green day this week. One red, 2 green. And so it's been a good week. people can say whatever they want, I guess, but in the end, most of the time, they're just bitter that they didn't do what I'm doing here. But it's been a fun day. We'll see what else we get. Not gonna force anything right now. Just trying to catch some momentum in some of these moves, and you know, we'll go back to simple moves here. We got ADIL making a move. What did WATT end up doing? SEEL? And WATT failed after I made my money on it. But I did make some money on WATT today. Here's WATT. I made money on that one. I made money on JFIN. So, green day. Another green day in the books. We'll take it, you know, as always. NIO. Like I said, you want to help support your boy here, y'all go check out Webull is a pretty dope platform you can check out. If you sign up and deposit $100, I'm not sure if you still get 2 stocks or not, or 3 stocks, or how many stocks you now get for signing up to Webull, but it's got free scanners, free paper trading. So if you're a new trader and you want to get involved in the market, learn to paper trade on Webull, free paper trading. It's got free screeners, so you can scan for the dopest sectors in the market. I know the solar sector has been popping off. I made some money yesterday in the solar sector, and one of the ways I did that is from looking at different scans and finding out what's moving. They got the market section. You can get candlestick charts, indicators, news releases, and if you sign up and deposit $100, you at least get 1 free stock. I think you get more than that though. But here's the link if you want to check that out. Maybe looking at Apple again. NIO is making some moves. Alright, we're going to jump in with 50 shares of Apple here. See if we can hold over 116 again. Maybe we'll add a little bit more if we can hold at 116 and break this high. Alright, so in with the 100 shares. I'm trying to let Apple hold over 116. If it doesn't, I just got to jump out. It's testing that level now, but it keeps bouncing at 116.04. So I got to keep my hand over the cover button. And yeah, there's the drop. So took a $10 loss there. Pretty small. We'll attack it again if it holds. It just fakes me out there. That's okay. Like, we can jump in and back and see if it holds back above that or not. So we are back in with 50 shares. Yeah, like I said, we got faked out a little bit there, but we're still trying to be patient with this. So we're watching this candle. We want to see this candle right here rip up. We are in with 100 shares now of Apple. We're just going to see if we can get over 116.20s. Looking good. There we go. All right, we're going to take half off there. Holding 50 shares left of Apple. See if we can just break these highs up here. That's really the ideal goal. Let's see if we can just get over like 116.25. Cut the rest break even if we get a big breakdown or something like that. But we're going to get out there just in case. So $25 day, pretty small. Yeah, ITRM is down to 170s. SPI. Yeah, look at SPI, guys. Energy stock ripping up. Watch the other energy stocks to see if they start to rip up as well here. Here's LONE. What's another energy stock? USEG, maybe? I don't know if those are energy or not. We're going to have to look to see if we have any sector play there, but energy stock's going crazy. Apple back up. I don't want to get faked out here. Up to 30s in Apple. 31s. Oof. Big drop here. Gonna have to bail out soon. Fake out. 20s. Alright, so let's see if we get a red to green move here for Apple. Getting hit here a little bit, I think, but we're still safe. 20s. Just if we get over 25, 116.25 maybe. We're at 19s. And we're just gonna get out there, keep it small, fake out at this break. I tried to get in on the breakout, but it just faded down. That's all right. We're still green mostly all around. Alright, we're back in Apple, trying to catch this breakout 1 minute pullback setup here. We're in with 75 shares. Riding it up, see if we can break this high up there at 30s. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. 36, 34s, 37s, nice. 40s, nice. Alright, we're gonna get out there. So we're up $30 on the day again. Pretty small, nothing too crazy right now. But we're green all the way around, which is good. C and P. Yeah, we'll see. We'll watch these. AJX is showing up on the scanners. Nothing. We're still watching SPY. SPY's pulling back to the whole dollar of 9, so we'll watch it there. See what happens at $9. So we'll see if it holds at 9. We're testing 9 now for SPI Energy. So we're sitting right at $9. We're just going to see if we hold there or not. Somebody's asking me to take a look at Tesla. We're watching SPI here. I think $9 is the big area that we got to keep an eye on and focus on here. Like right here. $9. That's what we're really watching for this one. LIZI showing up on the scanners. LIZI. Sorry, I'm waiting to see if I can find anything. This one's showing up though. LIZI. Why do I think SPI has a bottom at 9? Just confirmation so far. Like, look at all this confirmation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles respecting that. And then it's also a whole dollar. So I think $9 is going to be the level. ITRM just tanked down. It's at 160s. But yeah, look, $9 held right there. And that's ideally what I'm watching here, just to see if $9 holds or not. There's testing $9 now. Yeah, we'll watch it. I mean, like I said, it's got to hold at 9. It's just the energy sector. If it doesn't hold at 9, it's going to look weak, and it might pull back to like 850, 875. But we're watching it at $9 to see, you know. still not holding here at 9. We're gonna wait, but not seeing anything I like right now. MGM. While we got a second though, if anybody wants to use the same platform I am using, you can check out the Toro Challenge. Now, it's a funded account program that basically allows you to work your way up to getting funded as a proprietary trader. Now, there's multiple different packages, but the base one for the Trader to Be Toro Challenge gives you $25K in a challenge account. And if you can make $1,500 in profit while following the rest of their rules, there's like a $200 a day max loss and a $1,500 or in $1,000 max loss total. But if you can make $1,500 in profit, they refund you your subscription. The subscription is $299 a month, and they fund you $25,000 as a proprietary trader with the profit split. And I think that makes a lot of sense if you're trying to get funded. Even if you're a new trader, I think it's going to teach you how to follow rules in the market. It's going to teach you how to protect your account and how to follow rules. And so if you want to compete in that challenge with me, here's the link. You can get 10% off. Again, if you pay monthly, it's $299 a month. If you pay quarterly, however, it is about $160 a month plus your 10% discount if you use London10 as a promo code for 10% off. So y'all go check that out. If you're outside of the U.S., if you're not in the U.S., you can still use TradeNet and TEFs, and they did process my withdrawal, and so I was able to actually get my withdrawal from them, you know, it wasn't that bad. So the base package on TradeNet, again, they don't accept people outside of the U.S., or they only accept people outside of the U.S. If you're in the U.S., you won't be able to sign up for TradeNet or TEFs. But if you're outside of the U.S. in Canada, Mexico, Europe, wherever, you can, and it's $400. And basically, it's an educational package. And so you get a course, demo account, access to the chat room, and then a large majority of people are going to get funded. Technically, it's an educational package, but a large majority of people are going to get funded, and they fund you $14,000 in buying power to trade with. There's no PDT rule. You can day trade in short, and there's a 70-30 profit split. And so if you make $1,000 net, they take $300, you keep $700, and not a bad deal as well. So if you want to check that out, here's the link for that too. Kevin. It is that my guess is just regulation change, and it happens. I think there's loopholes. Like SureTrader was the same thing. You know, a lot of people promoted and used SureTrader, and then SureTrader couldn't accept U.S. clients anymore. My guess is there was too much risk, and they spoke to like their legal department. There's just too much risk for U.S. clients. But again, they did process my withdrawal. Like I made roughly 8,000, like 7,000 something in profit on there, and I had an 85-15 profit split for my account. And then they gave me 6,800. So they processed my withdrawal, and you know, I don't know why people acted like they don't pay you, but in the end, you know, most people that offer U.S. clients a way to get around the PDT rule, most of the time, you know, they're gonna have to. There's gonna be loopholes and workarounds, and I'm sure TradeNet and TEFs will probably find another way to get U.S. clients, you know, in there. But for now, it's just overseas clients. Yeah, there we go. We should be good. They might have a sale going on right now for TradeNet though, where you get it for $350 instead of you get it for $350 instead of $400. I think it's $350 right now. So SPI held at $9. Look at the $9 hold, and then it's squeezing up big here, ripping up nicely. So it did hold at $9, and now we are starting to rip up. I'm sure there are. I mean, I know there. Okay, so look, SPI held at $9 and then ripped up. Look at that 960 rip. There goes SPI, guys. A huge rip in the market. A big squeeze up here. Look at SPI making this move. Huge move. So we'll see about a pullback here. I think it's got to hold over 950 now. It got rejected at 950, and so we'll see if it actually holds there or not. But I think it's got to hold at 950 if it wants to work out here. Hey, also guys, remember to hit that subscribe button, click the like button, helps support the channel. If you hit the subscribe button and then click the bell, you'll get an alert anytime we drop a new video or go live, just like this. And so don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. I definitely appreciate it. We got 114 or 111 likes today. Let's try to bring that number up as well. Yeah, and I mean, I don't think people can really fault TradeNet like that just for not accepting U.S. clients. I think that, listen, if you're in the U.S., you got to understand, like, for U.S. clients, it was a loophole. You know what I mean? And they let U.S. clients trade for a long time. But in the end, you know, the SEC is going to do their thing, and you can't really fault them for that either. I think the PDT rule overall is just a ridiculous rule. Just a crazy rule that is unnecessary and just restricts too much. We're in Apple. We're kind of going back and forth here. I'm just seeing if it's going to break highs at 116.50. I got to get out there. So $18, pretty break-even day on the Toro. Mid and high caps have been tough for me lately. We're watching SPI here. There's 950. I think SPI's got to hold over 950 too. SPI hammering down here. Y'all be careful. NNDM showing up on the scanners, and then CTIC showing up on the scanners as well. NNDM, CTIC. Look at NNDM here. Starting to squeeze up pretty big. Thinking about jumping in that one, but I'm going to slow it down. Looking at AMD. Market, I think, is probably taking a dive, is what it seems like, based off of a lot of these mid and high caps movement. Here's the SPY. Yeah, SPY's pulling out big, which is what, you know, it'll show you what the market's doing, you know. SPY's being a little crazy. Here's the SPY itself. Watching tech. SPY's heading up. We'll see if the SPY can hold over like 336. Market might be crossing over here. Hey, y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, team. Share support for what we do here, guys. We do this live every single day for free on YouTube. And so if you appreciate free day trading and investing content, hit that like and subscribe button. We're not experts here. We just try to teach people what works for us. It might not work for you, but if you want to help us build systems, strategies together, learn about what's working in the market currently, hit that subscribe, like button, smash the bell, click on the... Click the bell if you want to help support us. And oh, also guys, like I said earlier, the first 15 people to become a member this month get their own emoji, as long as it's not controversial or, you know, copyrighted. You get your own emoji. Becoming a member is only $4.99 a month. It's a great way to help support our completely free content here. So our content's completely free. We don't charge for anything, and becoming a member is an awesome way to help support all of our free content here on this channel. So if you want to help support your boy here, you can become a member. It's $4.99 a month. We're not going to be charging for any classes or anything like that. All of our content is purely free. But if you want to help support our free content like that, it's only $4.99 a month. Great time to do it is now. You get your own emoji. Where to invest $10 right now? Nowhere. $10 is not enough to invest, bro. Like, even if you bought the cheapest penny stocks, $10 wouldn't be enough. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? Hey, bro, you get your own emoji, bro. You just gotta message me and tell me what it is, man. Hey, I appreciate the sub, boss. Welcome in. Yeah, and if you want to be a member, you just click the join button. It's right next door to the sub button. So look to the sub button, then look to like the right or left. You should see a join option. Yeah, I know, but $10 is just not enough. Yeah, so how do I get my own emoji? You just send me your message on Discord, Jonathan. If you want your own emoji. If you like I said, if you became a new member this month, the first 15 new members get their own emoji. So, you know. Yeah, I mean, I'm not in any active trades. I'm mostly done trading penny stocks. The only one I'm kind of looking at is AMD for this rejection off of the previous closing price. But yeah, I'm just waiting to see if this one breaks down here, down to like 63s. But yeah, when I do trade, I always show my screen. Like when I trade at least penny stocks. Sometimes mid and high caps, I'll like take some other positions and kind of BS around. But on penny stocks, any trade I get into, I'm usually showing my screen. Alright, so I'm in AMD here, trying to scalp this move. See if we get a breakdown. Alright, we took out half of that. We're holding 75 shares left of AMD here. Like I said, down to 64s. 63s is really what I wanted to get into. Hopefully it breaks down here. If not, I could probably hold the rest close to break even on this last few. I just want to see it under 81.60. Yeah, I gotta get out there. So mostly break even, up about $30-something. Pretty small day. I stumbled upon you. How do I make sure I get you every day? You just click the bell next to the subscribe button. So you hit the subscribe button, and then you click the bell next to it, and in that way you'll get an alert anytime we go live or drop a new video. So just hit the bell next to the subscribe button. You know, that's the easiest way. Look at NNDM here. Huge squeeze up, huge rip. Yeah? Where are you going? Alright. You want to say hey to the stream?
Hey, how's it going?
You having trouble here? Watch out. Alright.
Hey, everyone. Alright, baby.
Alright, baby.
Alright, love you.
Alright, love you.
Call you.
Alright, be safe. Alright. Alright, so NNDM is about to break this high at 270, so that's worthwhile to watch and pay attention to, I think. See if we break these highs up here. Okay, nice. Yes, sir. Alright, we're watching NNDM. I'm not seeing too much else I really like right now. I'll probably end up just closing this thing down. Yeah. She had to go run an errand. I don't see much. I'm looking at Apple. I was trying to get Apple to like maintain above 116, but it never really did. I'm kind of looking at AMD for that like previous closing price breakdown. So if I do get in something, it might be that. You know. All right. So yeah, I'm in AMD for the previous closing price breakdown. I'm gonna take half off there, and we're letting this previous close break under 8160. Hopefully, if not, I'm just gonna have to get out on a bounce back. 67s. Don't rebound. Come on. '68s, 67s. Okay, better. We just want to see 8160 break. 66, 64s. There we go. That's what we want to see. You know, we're gonna just get out there. We're just gonna take that money. Maybe jump back in on 8160 break. But we're just playing off of this previous closing price. We actually have a script for the previous closing price as well, guys. What the script does is the script tells you, it automatically documents this previous closing price here. I think Vinny is the one that wrote the script for us in our Discord. So shout out to the man, Vinny, with the plan. Yeah, she trades sometimes. And so it's been a very green day. We're green in everything. We're green in penny stocks. We're green in mid and high caps. Very successful day overall for me. I'm looking at Apple. Maybe something's going to show up here for Apple. It's saying potential crossover here for Apple. We're also looking at NNDM here. We're going to see what happens there. But yeah, if you want any of those scripts, just check out our Discord. I'll post this Discord link, and you can check it out. Mitch is talking about WKHS. Here's our Discord link. Join it. Also, guys, y'all go check out my boy Trader Mike's Discord. Super active penny stock Discord. I'll post this link here, and you can check it out. Hang out with us after stream. Super active, free Discord for penny stocks. Oops, what did I do? There we go. Oh, no, wait. That's wrong. I'm gonna remove that. Oh wait, maybe that was right. Hold on. Here's Trader Mike's, and then I'll post mine right here. I think I accidentally posted his. Yeah. There's Trader Mike's, and then after Trader Mike's, join on Discord right there. Prophet says, I wish I had a YouTube channel. Listen, bro, it takes a while. Like, YouTube is fun, man, and I love YouTube. But sometimes I'll sit there and I'll look at it and I'll be like, man, I stream in front of hundreds of people every single day. It's a little nerve-wracking sometimes. I'm completely used to it now, though. Like, I can just chill here and, like, it's fine. But it's a little bit nerve-wracking to run a YouTube channel. Like, people are hypercritical. You know, I run a channel called Beginner Trading that's literally just a free resource for traders. Like, we're just a free resource, right? Like, we don't charge for anything. If you want to become a member, you can help support us. Hit the join button. It's $4.99 a month. But that's just to help support our completely free content. You know what I mean? So it's like we're literally just a free resource that does not claim to be an expert and trades live every single day showing all of his trades, right? And so, but even still operating like that, we still get a bunch of haters, a bunch of critical people that are just insecure and weird because they didn't end up creating anything. And you know, it's a tough thing, man. It seems easy, and it is to a certain extent, but it's also difficult to just handle all the nonsense that goes with it. And the videos I put out, those take hours and hours to do. They're not something that I just, you know, those videos take hours to create. So it's not like I'm just kind of, you know, just takes a long time, I guess. Like, I'm happy, you know, I got a beautiful life, I really do. I'm very blessed to have a lot of the stuff I have, and, you know, we're just gonna keep pushing, keep growing, you know. Hey, thank you. Monsieur, I think that's right, huh? But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, team. So like I said, you want to use the same scanners that I'm using. You can type in BT, or you can use our promo code, get 15% off of trade ideas. They're really what's helping bring in a lot of these big moving stocks in the market. There's our trade ideas link. Again, you can use our promo code if you want to check out the Toro challenge with me, funded account challenge. You got to make $1,500 in profit, and then they refund you the $299 monthly subscription cost, and then they fund you $25,000 with a profit split. So once you're funded on the Toro challenge, say you make $5,000 in profit, you get to keep $2,500 of that $5,000, and they're the ones that are going to be funding you that $25K to trade with and refunding you your subscription. And so go check out the Toro challenge as well. Also, like I said, you can check out TradeNet. If you're overseas, if you're not in the US, you can still use TradeNet. I think it's $350 on sale for today. I think after today, it's going to go back up to $400. But for today, I think it's $350. And with that, you get 14K to trade with. There's no PDT rule. You can short stocks, 70-30 profit split. It's an educational package. So I should preface, or I should restate that, which is that you're buying an educational package, but most people are funded, and then once you're funded, you get all that stuff. So if you want to check that out, there's the link too. Good luck, guys. We'll see you guys later. Have a good day. Love you all, and we'll see you guys later. Join our Discord, First Profit. That's where the script is going to be. But I'm out of here, guys. Good luck in the markets, team. We'll see you guys later. Have a good day. Love you all, and yeah, y'all hit that like and subscribe button, team. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We do this live every single day for free, and we're going to keep doing it. So hit that like and subscribe button. Good luck. We'll see you guys later. And have a good day, team.